Hi there. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. How are you guys doing? Come on in. We are back for another beautiful Virgo reading. Okay. On this here hump day, you guys come on in. Time now is 9:39 p.m. Eastern where I am. Okay. So Virgo, we dug into your spiritual ancestor reading on the last two readings, okay? So now, what's up, Brittany? What's up, girl? Shout out to all the Virgo families. I see you guys coming on in. Is that Latika? I don't know. Is that my girl? Let me shout out to my people. Look, so like I said, we jumped into your spiritual ancestor reading earlier. Now we're gonna go ahead on and talk about the good shit, right? What is the good stuff that Virgo can celebrate? You know what I'm saying? Kind of working things out, trying to even things out smoothly as we go toward the end of January, making preparations for the month of February. Okay, at least getting ready, getting prepared for the month of February, let's say. Okay, so general reading for the sign of Virgo, Virgo placements. Okay, cross watchers, you're welcome to join us. Subscribe, tap the notification bell so you know when we're going live. Okay, cross watchers, you're welcome to, you're welcome to come on in. Okay, come on in, come on in, come on in. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Shout out to everybody in the chats. You know my moderators control the chats. Okay, people? Yeah. I should have cut off my notifications, but anyway, we're going to keep them on because I don't want to mess nothing up, you guys. So as you come in, hit the like button, take what resonate, leave the rest. It may resonate, it may not resonate. It may be a story, it may be somebody who you connected to story. It may be you, family member, who knows, lover, co-worker, whatever the case may be. Put it where it needs to fit. You know what I'm saying? Just don't force it, all right? Leave the rest, okay? And as you come in, feel free to introduce yourself. Put your birthday up in the chat, you guys. If you are a Virgo, put your Virgo birthday in the chats. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, this is a general reader for Virgo placements, all right? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placement. But if you are a born Virgo from August through September, then feel free to put your birthday in the chat. Put your city in the chat. Put your state in the chat. Let us know where you are tuned in from. You know what I'm saying? If you follow me on Facebook, let me know. If you follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Threads, TikTok, let me know. If you are a day one subscriber, let me know. If you're a moderator, let me know. If you're new here, let me know. Okay? Feel free to get in the chats. Make yourself at home. Kick your shoes off. Sit back. Chill out. I would turn on some music, but this is YouTube, okay? So this is not TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? YouTube, you can't do that ish here, all right? YouTube don't get down like that. We used to be able to party back in the day, but YouTube, they not with that. They not with the anthem. They not feeling that. You know what I'm saying? They don't get down with the music, all right? I wish I could turn on some music. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got time for no damn copyrights, okay? So we gotta leave the music out of it. All right. So yeah, everybody come on in. Is Trinity in the building with us too? Come on in, you guys. Come on in. Hell yeah. Come on in. Make yourselves at home. I used to be able to turn on my other damn uh Wi-Fi. I'm not sure, so it let me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ew. Cause YouTube be acting funny as fuck. But let me see. Let me see. Cause you know what I think of the new anthem is gonna be for 2026. And I might be wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you know what my shit is? My anthem is for 2026. It's my shit by damn uh damn. Right to my damn tongue. French Montana and Max B. Oh, that's my joint. That's my jump off, right? Y'all know that new joint by Max B and French Montana? That's my shit. That's my jump off. All right, so let me see who we got in the chats. Let me get some shout outs if I can see. You know what I'm saying? I see Trinity, Brittany. Who else is here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me see who's over here. Super chat. We got super chats on. I think we got super chats on. All right, we got super chats. We got super chat. Okay. Uh, all right. Anyway, you guys come on in because I'm not even sure if I can see the chats. All right. You guys feel free to subscribe to the chats because I can't even. Okay, I can't even see everybody in the chats. Says goal created. Okay, we creating goals in the group. All right. Let me see. Okay, yeah, I had to go back and look at. Okay, yeah, I do see Latika. I thought that was Latika. How you doing, girl? You guys come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. I'm damn near blind because I can't see and shit. But anyway, Virgos, let's talk about the good shit. Let's talk about the good shit. You said we got 7 views only. Girl, look, you know what? It starts off slow. It starts off slow, okay? Because every time I log off, that's when I see everybody in this mug. You understand what I'm saying? Like the last reading, start off slow. And we had like 400 and something people, you know what I'm saying, tuned in. It's always like that. It only be a few people in the chat. Then when I log off, I be seeing like 400, 500 people, sometimes 1,000 people, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Didn't nobody want to get in the chat and introduce themselves, all right? But cross watches, big up to the cross watchers that's sitting back in the cut that don't want to get in the chat. I did have the light turned off, right? But for real, I scared the shit out of myself. So I turned the light on because it was looking kind of spooky. Okay. I didn't want to be seeing shadows moving and shit because I had the lights off because, I thought I was going to come in here and just like do a little candlelight type shit. But then, I got kind of scared, you guys. So I said, fuck that. Let me turn some light on and shit. I ain't got time to be seeing no shadows doing this damn reading. But Virgo, the good shit, Fool card, ready to take a leap of faith forward. All right. You're manifesting with the magician card. You're closing out a cycle with the world card, making room for new beginnings. Taking time to go within and reflect with the hermit card. Giving birth to new fresh ideas with the empress card. Overcoming obstacles with the chariot. Taking back your power when it comes to setting your own boundaries. Some of you could be taking on the emperor's energy, okay? Even though it's strong, male dominant, masculine energy, but females can also take that on too. Feminine and masculine energy, the emperor energy, whatever the case may be, when it comes to this here power of authority, taking back charge of your life, okay? With the wheel of fortune, with the help of the universe, you are the star. Okay, when it comes to you focusing on your own dreams, goals, aspirations, ideas, pushing toward the sun card, focus on your own peace and happiness. Okay, going through a spiritual rebirth after a painful ending, moving in moderation, seeking patience with the temperance card. Prosperity, new beginnings, that ace of swords, opportunities, new beginnings with the ace of cups. New money, ace of pentacles. Y'all know it's income tax season right around the corner. Ace of wands, focusing on your creativity, talents, and passions. Okay, now look at here. The two of cups. So when it comes to moving toward, February is Valentine's Day. Okay, February 14th, Valentine's Day is right around the corner. So you may just end up, meeting somebody who you view as being compatible. Okay, it could be a mutual attraction. It could be different nationalities. It don't have to be the same race. Okay, and it don't have to be, opposites. It could be same sex heterosexual, we don't judge, okay? And like I said, Two of Pentacles, some of y'all could be multitasking when it comes to wearing multiple hats. Okay, and that was a sign if you didn't hear that. Okay, but yeah, so it could be a need for balance. Okay, try not to juggle too much because some of you could definitely be juggling responsibility wearing multiple hats. Okay, because Virgos, you are the one who set the trends. Okay, you're the one that's hardworking, driven, filled with ambition and ideas and goals of achievement. You're the mom, the dad, the doctor, the nurse, the teacher, the librarian, the firefighter, the dentist. You're all that shit wrapped up in one. The babysitter, take the kids to school, wash and dry, do the laundry, pay the bills, cook the meal, prepare the school lunches, have to be there for, school activity programs for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Shopping, buying shit. So yeah, all of that good stuff, all right? With the Two of Wands, you are ready for something new, okay? So when it comes to that Two of Wands, you are finally ready to put forth some sort of effort toward this here new beginning. Three of Cups, you can find yourself celebrating yourself, within this here February, March season, okay, moving into early spring, you know, achieving goals with this here Three of Pentacles, okay, people taking notice of your hard work, waiting for your ships to come in. Some of you could be thinking about traveling, whether it's for leisure, business, work, whatever the case may be. Your hard work is going to finally pay off, but some of you will be ready to when it comes to committing yourself to longevity, long-term things, okay? So there could be some new commitments on the horizon coming in with the Six of Pentacles when it comes to giving and receiving. Okay, some of you could be receiving some sort of abundance of opportunity, all brand new things. But be careful because you can also, you're feeling charitable where you want to give, but be careful where you invest your coins, okay? Because like I said, I see some of you really aiming toward the stock market. I see some of you thinking about the stock market and real estate. So it could be, so some of you could be thinking about getting involved in real estate, climbing the stock market, planting some seeds in the stock market, trying to invest in real estate or whatever. Some of you could be seeking jobs as travel agents, okay? Work from home. Some of you could be, jumping into that, working from home and applying yourself there, learning how to be your own boss, setting some new things into play for yourself. You're definitely walking toward a victory with the Six of Wands, okay? Standing your ground. You're on guard. You got your wall up. You're protecting yourself. You're not looking back and you're not settling for less. Okay. So you're definitely being careful. You're using caution as you should be. Or if you're not, there's a need for you to use caution. Okay. Especially if you are traveling. All right. So if you're driving, if you're traveling, try not to talk, text, and drive at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? And kind of beware accidents, all right? Because this is the winter season. So a lot of cities and states will be affected by the snow. Sooner or later, some places are going to be having snowstorms and ice and black ice. So proceed with caution when you're out there driving, okay? Because with the Eight of Cups, you are moving forward. You're leaving the past behind, all right? Eight of Pentacles, you're focused on your own stability and security blanket, okay? Eight of Wands, you finally have the freedom to move forward. And so for some of you, the time will come for you to take action, okay? Toward a wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, all right? Focusing on yourself with the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Moving toward a Ten of Cups, all right? Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. So this could be, the right place. You understand what I'm saying? The right time. People, places, and things. Family gatherings and celebrations. New love, you know what I'm saying? You might end up meeting somebody who has an already made family. You already have a made family, and together y'all might come together and blend your families together, okay? Yeah, starting something new. Tapping into your spiritual realm for those of you who are single, okay? Putting spirit first. Willing to put forth the effort when it comes to making plans for the future with that Page of Wands. It's like some of you could be saying, no matter how hard it may seem or how dangerous it may be, some of you may be willing to take the risk. Or you have somebody else, another fire sign, a younger fire sign who might be willing to put forth the effort, the action to actually, approach you and come toward you. Because you got a Knight of Swords here that could definitely be trying to rush in toward you, or is something, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to show up they skill, but at the same time, making sure this person's not coming in on the active impulse, because you do got the Knight of Cups. So whether it's somebody wanting to come in and make you an offer, or you just receiving some sort of new offer opportunity because you got the Knight of Pentacles. So, again, hard work paying off, okay? That Knight of Wands. And see, the Knight of Pentacles is, sometimes they procrastinate. The Knight of Wands, they rush in. They accomplish what they set to do, but they rush in and sometimes they move a little bit too fast. So sometimes if it starts off too fast, it might end off. And, just as fast as it starts. You understand what I'm saying? With the Queen of Cups. Definitely paying attention to your intuition at this time, okay? Queen of Pentacles, separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. The Queen of Wands, standing in your power, focusing on your most important priorities at this time. When it comes to the King of Swords and the mental clarity and truth, that leader, that King of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Okay, some of you could definitely be dealing with two older masculine energies, and one is about the same age. Okay, you could be focused on wealth and abundance, direction. I see manual, manual, blueprint, that sort of thing. Like I said, stepping up into your own being, your own boss. Some of you might be thinking about getting a cooking truck or something like that. I feel like somebody here is thinking about getting a truck and getting a business license. Somebody is thinking about wanting to like have what they call that, people that be, cooking on the trucks and that sort of thing. I feel like somebody here either does that or they're thinking about getting their own truck, getting their license, and kind of setting up some sort of business on a truck. I kind of see that too. Some of you could be wedding consultant, hairstylists, makeup artists, nail artists, barbers, or somebody he could be thinking about going back to school for hair and makeup, cosmetic and cosmetology, that sort of thing. So I do see that. Yeah, food truck. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, because I feel like somebody here either wants to get involved in the food truck business, or that may be your thing, because I'm picking up on that too. All right, Virgos. So that's good shit. All right. So we're going to come back with your extended, and we're going to talk about what is it that you could expect that you don't see. Okay. So what are the signs that's cautioning you with what it is you need to be aware of? What is it that you don't see? Okay. So we're getting ready to come back with your extended version. So let's get head on and shut this down. Okay. And then we're going to come back and talk about the things that you need to be aware of that you don't see coming. Okay, so let's get on and shut this down, and I'll be right back with your extended version. All right, peace out.